Hey everybody, this is Josh with another crypto update from the garage. This is Tuesday, and we'll just go ahead and start in. The market's starting to turn green. We're seeing a lot of coins that are starting to rise back up again. My last video, I think I called out BitConnect Cash, Ripple, and Sia Coin. And if you look at the coin market cap on all those, I mean, they're all a nice solid 10, 15%, 20% on some of them, I think. So, I mean, that's just, and it's not that hard to call them. I mean, you can tell on a real red day like that when they start to pull back up. And for the skeptics out there, you might say, well, what's 10% or what's 15%? Well, I mean, for a day trader, I mean, think about this. BitConnect was out there, and BitConnect was paying 1% a day. So, I mean, if you had taken your money and given it to BitConnect yesterday, if they were still open, then you would have made 1% from yesterday to today on whatever you invested. But if you'd taken that same investment and bought something like I had talked about yesterday, then today when you sold, you would be 10, 15, or 20% up on that, depending on which one you bought. So, I mean, touche. And I mean, in BitConnect, in the end, it turned out to be a scam. So, and that's going to be my lead-in for the video today. I had a subscriber, and I'm thankful for all my new subscribers. I hope that you sign up and subscribe for my videos. But one of my subscribers asked me specifically about my hack that I was talking about last week, and how it happened to me. And so that's what we're going to do the video on today. It's going to be about what happened to me and what you can do to prevent it from happening to you. Now, to start out with, I don't really know exactly how the hacker hacked me. I'm not a hacker myself. I'm a truck driver by trade. So, I'm just a guy that got on here and, and started spending some money and trying to make some money in the market. But you have to remember that for every hour that you or I or anybody else here spends trying to trade and make money, there's somebody in another country, that is spending 6 hours looking to hack us and steal what we've worked so hard to get. So, security is going to be one of the most important things you can do. So the best that I can offer is that I made two mistakes with my, and they were two major mistakes. Number one was I was reusing passwords. I had passwords that were on my exchange that I had used in other places, and that's a no-no. If you're going to be in this, everything needs to have its own separate password. That's the only way to minimize the chances of somebody being able to get on you is having multiple passwords that they don't know what they are. And then number two, and the biggie, was the 2FA. And a lot of people might say, well, what is 2FA? That's two-factor authentication. And what that means is that when you log into one of these, the way it's supposed to be is when you log into one of these, you go through the regular sign-in, the password, and then what they'll do is, like on my phone, they'll send me a text with like a 6-digit number, and they'll take me to another screen, and I have to actually input that number. It's a second, they have to actually verify twice that it's me that's trying to get onto that account. And that's something that's really, really important, and I didn't have it enabled. And basically what I did is, by doing that, I left my front door wide open. Somebody who had already picked up a password off of Yahoo or one of my other accounts somewhere, they were able to get in there, knowing that I use the same sign-in for everything. So now they've got, now they're using a combination of passwords that they know that I've used in the past, and eventually one of them opened that door up. And if the two-factor had been in there, that would have prevented them from going any further, because then I would have gotten an email or a phone call, text message that said that, hey, your account's being accessed. Here's the number to get into it. And at that point, I could get in there and lock my account if I thought somebody was trying to get into it, without my permission. So, I mean, that's going to be your two big things. Always enable it. And now the big question is, Josh, why didn't you have your 2FA enabled? Well, and I'm going to tell you why. Some exchanges, it's extremely easy, to sign up for your 2FA. I mean, they make it, it's almost like it's just streamlined. You get in there and you start setting things up, and it's right there with your setup options. And then you get to an exchange where, you have to download like Google Authenticator or something like that. And I mean, it's like, shit, man, I don't want to fucking learn a program. I'm not here, I just want to trade, and that's what my mindset was at the time. It's like, I just came here to buy a couple of coins and then maybe move to another exchange once I've made some money. And, and that's where they get you. They get you with that laziness, so that's what ended up happening to me. I left the door open, they came in at the right time, and they cleaned me out. So that's how, so you never say to yourself, it's never going to happen to me, or I don't have enough money for them to be fooling with, or anything like that. Anybody who's left open, they're making lots and lots of money. They're going right in there, they're taking it, they're leaving with it. Now the other thing, that's pretty much all I can offer you. Get yourself a private email address. Proton, I hear, is a great company. I'm going to be looking into them pretty soon and seeing about getting like a Proton email address. I have basically just a crypto email address that I can use for what I do on this. And then all that Google and Yahoo bullshit can stay over there with my Facebook and the stuff that doesn't have anything to do with my finances, and that's probably going to be the best way to do it. But now what I've been seeing a lot of, and let me see if I can get it to show on the camera, there's a lot of scams that I see all the time, and a lot of them are like on Facebook, and it's stuff, let's see if I can get it in there, stuff like this right here. People are sticking these ads on there where they're telling you, are you finding it difficult to pay your bills? Are you always being scammed? So you're calling account managers, it's like they're trying to tap into the fact that you've been screwed in your life, Well, probably a lot of people have been screwed, but a good way to get screwed again is to give one of these guys your money, okay? These guys are not out there to help you. They're trying to get you to send them your Bitcoin, telling you that they're going to pay you this. All you have to do is let them have this right now, and then tomorrow you wake up and check your account and look at the wonders. Well, none of that shit is true. There is no rainbow in this where you invest in something. BitConnect turned out to be a scam, and it wasn't even a very good paying scam. It was 1%, and I just showed you how you can make a lot more than that doing it yourself. That's the thing. If anytime somebody's asking you to give them your money so that they can invest it on your behalf, just treat it like a scam, because it probably is, and the Ponzi schemes that people get into so that they don't have to learn how to do this. There's always going to be people that are looking for that shortcut, and that's why we're always going to see these scams. But if you're a smart investor, if you're going to elevate yourself above that kind of bullshit, you're going to get in here, you're going to learn how to do it, and you're going to learn how to make your own investments, because that's what's going to make you money in this market. I can promise you that. You put the time and the work into it, and you'll learn how to call coins and see where the actual opportunities are. After 6 months of staring at these charts tell me a story. When I sit here and look at them and I expand them out and collapse them again and look at the lines and where everything is, they're telling me what that coin has been doing, and it helps me to predict what it's going to be doing later on, And sometimes I'm right and sometimes I'm wrong, but I can pretty much guarantee you, if you're going to give your money to somebody else, you're better off making your own decisions and your own calls, not knowing what you're doing, than just giving it to somebody else. You're going to come out ahead every time that way. So, that's the theme of the video today. Secure those accounts, put that 2FA in there every time. Don't be lazy like I was. And the biggest thing is don't fall for scams. Don't give people your money. Don't make it easy for those assholes, because they're always going to be there. So I wish you all safe trading. I hope you do well. Please like and subscribe to my videos. Looks like we're going to be doing one a day. That's about the rate we've been putting them out. So. And we are coming up on a giveaway here in just about a week and a half, 2 weeks. I had a little donation the other day. I'm gonna double that with what I buy in this week, and we're gonna try and give some money away. So I'm gonna do that for subscribers. So please subscribe to the channel. Donations are always appreciated. What we're gonna do is flip them and then flip them on to somebody else there. So I appreciate it. Hope you all have a good day.